Hello everyone, my name is Hector Mendoza. This is part 2 of an 8-part video. This particular video is drawing the entire house. It's an 1,800 square foot home. Then you know we have all these other subjects that we're going to be doing, so just read it because I don't want this video to be long. So you got it right there, you can pause it. So let's go straight to this drawing this house. Okay, the first thing that's real important. Okay, so we were here already. We're in the computer room. It doesn't matter where you start. Long time ago, I used to have that problem, but now it doesn't matter where you start because it's always going to be the same. You would prefer start on one corner and work your way out, but I'm doing it this way so you can see how easy it is either way you do it. Okay, so first thing first, this is a little compass. Okay, so I used to use my my iPhone and then turn it on, wait for the program to come on, then to find the compass, because I'm not good with directions. You know, I don't even the sun's out. Half the time I don't know which way is north or south. But anyway, nevertheless. So that's north. Okay, so when you're drawing, the best thing to do is draw the direction that you're going to be drawing. Okay, so we're going to click on this room, and then we're going to call this the computer room. Okay, so the first measurement that I want is this way. The Disto has already been activated, so it's going to ask me for this measurement and then this measurement. So the first one I'm going to do is click here. I know it took it because I heard it on the computer. It makes that noise. So the next one is asking for this one right here. That's how simple it is to draw a room. Okay, now I'm just going to turn this off. Well, I'll tell you what. It's asking for another measurement. It's asking for the height of the room, which I know it's an 8, but let's just for grins. It automatically put it in there. Okay, now the next thing, there's a closet. That closet goes from end to end. Okay, we're still facing the right direction as we're drawing. So here, I'm going to right click. I can right click, and we're going to do what is called a build out mode. There's a section mode and there's a build out mode. This is you want build out mode. Okay, so we're going to do the build out mode. And I'm going to click, and then I'm going to call this closet. Okay, now the closet should be a 2-foot closet. Let's see what mine is. So 1 feet 11 inches, and it put exactly, you know. Now I'm going to close this out. Now we're going to go to the next room, or we could go to this room. I'm going to go this direction. Okay, so okay, now we're behind the closet, this closet right here. Okay, now I think you can see from down there, right in here, it's an angle wall. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So now, if I try to click on this and try to move it, it's not going to take it to an angle. What you have to do, you have to go to what they call vertex mode. So we're going to right click, and we're going to go right here to vertex mode. Those squares on the corners and in the center used to be squared. Now they're round. You can see right here. You see how it's round instead of square. Now I can just move that guy over to that angle. Okay, so now we're going to do this room. And there's a weird angle down here. We fix that later. But one thing I want to caution you is that I'm going to Now I'm going to start using commands, okay? Because this way it go faster. So I'm going to hit Control B for my build out mode. Watch what happens. And I'm just going to move it out just a little bit in purpose. So I'm going to move it out a little bit. You see how it's still going in at that angle? Before I continue, first I'm going to call this the living room. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I need to get back to the vertex mode because I want to straighten this thing up. Okay. Actually, I'm going to go a different route. Sorry about that. Look, because I can fix it, but this is going to be faster. Okay, so you see this freeform? I'm going to click on freeform. Then I'm going to click here. I'm going to click here. I'm going to click here. And I'm going to click here. That's going to make the living room. Okay, L-I-V-I-N-G, room. Okay, so I'm going to straighten this wall. I can't straighten it now, but I'm going to hit right click. I'm going to go to vertex, vertex mode, and I am going to see now it's straight. Now look at this corner down here. There's something going on. It's too much to the left, and I can tell because you see right there. That shouldn't look like that. So we're going to click here and snap right to that. Just like that. Okay, now, oh, there's still a little problem right here. Look. No, it's not. Okay. It just, no, we're good. Okay, now, actually it is. 1 second. Now, straight. Okay, so now I want to get the measurement from here to there. Okay, so, and I'm not going to worry about this because all this is even. There's a hallway here, and I'm going to show you, I'll show you that hallway. So let me, and I'll move the camera. So first of all, I want to click here, get my Disto Laser. And it is 17 feet 8 inches. Well, it's 17 feet 8 inches and 3/4 of an inch. The laser put it at 17.9. 9 inches. Okay, so now, so I'm going to Control A, fit in window. That way you can see everything that we've drawn. Remember, we're not going to draw windows at this point because that's another class. Okay, and on this angle down here, we have a angled wall. We're going to go ahead and take care of that while we're here. Actually, this part right here, from here to here, this is my my fireplace. There's a bunch of ways to doing it. The easiest way, get your free form, click here, and then click here, and I'm going to call this fireplace. Okay, now, so I could move this thing around until I got this to the right, from that direction to that, from there. So what I would do is I'll just get my Disto Laser. It's 1708. Okay, so and it's 1711. So I'm going to move it further, and it'll decrease that number. There it is. Oh. $13.05. Something did look weird. $13.05. Okay, we're at 11. We're going to keep on going. There you go. There it is, 1305. Okay, that takes care of all of this stuff. Now we're going to do the hallway. Okay. Okay, so here's that hallway that I was talking about. The hallway is from here to here. It goes from the back of that hall all the way down here. So what we're looking at is, so right here, I'm going to hit Control B. I'm going to right click, click and drag. I am going to call this hallway. Okay, so now I am going to, oh, you know what? See, that's what that's why I always say, man, always draw the way, always paint, point one direction. I turn it around so I can talk to y'all, but really, this is what you really need to do. Okay, so I knew something looked weird. Okay, so I'm going to hit delete. I'm going to hit Control B again. I'm going to click here. I'm going to change this to hallway. Okay, now I got to hit vertex. I got to create this into a vertex mode so I can straighten this little thing up right here. Okay, now now I can change the size from here to here. Okay, so I'm going to get my Disto Laser, and it changed it. Okay, so now I've already got this right here. Now I got to go backwards, right? So I know it goes just that direction. Okay, so so I want to get the measurement from there to there. So I'm going to click here. I know it took it because I just heard it. It is 3909. So now, remember when I was saying sometimes when it kind of does some weird stuff, because it's not like Xactimate. Xactimate, you can drag and you tell it which way to go, it'll go that direction. This doesn't. So now, but all I have to do is click and snap that right there. Okay, so that takes care of my hallway. Now we're going to go ahead and take care of this other stuff. But before I do that, let me show you something. You see how I have this little thing here? This thing goes with me everywhere I go when I'm drawing, because right now it's taking a while to draw this because I'm explaining it. It doesn't take me long to do this. I can draw this, the whole house with the walls, the missing walls and the windows and doors, probably in an hour, especially when my wife is helping me. She does all my measuring. All I do is just sit here, and she runs to those places, and she knows exactly what I need. She knows exactly the order that I need those things. Okay, so, but what I wanted to show you, you see this right here? You see? Sorry about that. You see this thing right here? I'll always have that there, because there's going to be times that I'm a short guy. I'm only 5'2". Women are taller than me, heck. But I'll tell you what, that thing right there makes me taller than a 6-foot person. So let's say that if I wanted to measure from here past that the flowers, I wouldn't be able to, but all I got to do is just step on that thing, and I can reach the ceiling. So it's nice to have this available. And you see how I got all my stuff? Whatever I need, I have it right here. A pen, pencil, pen, flashlight, measuring tape. So, you know, be prepared to, you know, a phone is if my phone goes out, I got a camera. Anyway, so little suggestions that you might want to take to consideration. Hold on here. Okay, now we're getting into some tight areas. The next thing we're going to do is, here's my computer room, right? Right here is this little bathroom. Okay, so I'm going to enlarge that area. I'm going to right click. Well, I didn't have to right click. All I had to do is click here and hit Control B for my breakout. So now I'm going to call this my, it's going to be a full bath. Okay, so okay, this is a full bath. So now that full bath is actually not as long as that right there. So basically what this thing is going to be, now I'm going to go ahead and measure. I just wanted to kind of give it a rough measure thing. So the first thing I want to do is click here. Okay, now remember earlier I was talking about how sometimes you can't reach, and this is a good example. You see this thing's in my way right here, right? So I got this letter. Now look at this. Now all I got to do, see, I didn't have to move stuff around, and so we got 411, and yep, okay. So now I don't. It's the same height, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so you see, that's why it's so easy to use this laser. Now behind this bathroom, there's a bedroom. So give me a second, and we'll draw that guy. Okay, so now we're in the next room. There's a room right here. That's where we're at right now. So now I'm going to get the measurements from, okay, behind that bathroom is an actual closet. Okay, so I'm going to draw that closet first. So I'm going to click here, hit Control B, and I'm just going to move it out, and I'm going to call it closet. Okay, and that's going to be 2 feet. Now I'm going to measure it just in case, but because the other one was 1 feet 11 inches. Let me see what the size of this one is. Same thing, 1 feet 11 inches. I guess they cheated me with an inch when they built this house. Okay, no big deal. I'll get over it. So now from that closet back here, there's this room here. Okay, so I'm gonna click here, Control B. I'm gonna, whoa, got to do it right. Control B. I'm gonna call this extra bedroom. Oh, guess. Okay, so the first measurement I'm going to get is this measurement here, and then Xactimate wants to know the other measurement. So I'm going to, there's one measurement, there's the other measurement. Okay, so like I always tell you, you got to watch. You see what it did? I knew it was going to do that. this right here actually goes like this. You know what? It goes right. It actually goes right here. Well, let me move this out of the way. Okay, so this this is actually going to go right here because that's actually a 6-foot wall. Okay, I mean a 6-inch wall because it's a bathroom. Anyway, so this is what it's supposed to look like right here. Right in that corner, this thing actually goes right like that. Oh, here, let me Control Z. I need to move this out. This guy, that's supposed to go like, man. This out of the way. Oh, this thing keeps on snapping. Okay, so when you're having problems with this thing snapping, all you got to do is go to View, and you see this snap to wall, because I just want to move it just a hair, just to get it out of my way. Now I'm going to snap right. Okay, now I'm going to snap to it. So View, snap to. I want to snap to that little thing right there, and it did. Here. This thing keeps on giving me. I'm just going to bring that all the way up to there. Okay, now I'm going to snap that right there. This hall, I'm not going to use the build mode. I need to use the segment mode. Okay, so Control S. Well, it saved it here. My segment mode is Control W. It's not taking it. So let's just go here, click on segment mode, and I just want to snap that right there like that. That is my hall right here. Okay, there's a small little hall right there. So, and now I can go ahead and bring this, goes right. It keeps on snapping. So you gotta, with this program, you gotta move this thing around a little bit, and it just goes out just a hair. Okay, so that's my guest room. So we go out out of the guest room into that hall, and then this hall goes all the way out. So now, so I'm going to go ahead and start building from this other direction here. So here, I was going to start moving, but let's go ahead and pause for a second here. Now, what we're going to do is go ahead and go this direction. I'm going to start right in this area here, and right in here, right through here is my nook. Okay, so I need to use my segment mode, and I'm just going to click anywhere for right now. Click, and then I'm going to drag this thing out. Okay. Oh, no, I need to do my build out mode. Sorry about that. So that will be Control B for build out mode. So when I click, it'll build it out. Okay, and this is my nook. Okay, so I need to get the measurement from this corner to that corner. So whenever you're doing this stuff, you got to pay real good attention to what you're doing, and let me explain why. Because if I go in and take a reading from here, it's going to be a false reading, because it wants to know the inside of this room, and the inside, there's a 7-inch little pillar here. So I got to go 4 inches this way and then get the measurement, because that's what is going to put the inside of this room. And this is not the inside. The inside starts from here. Okay, so I have to add this extra 4 inches. Okay, so I'm going to measure that. First, I need to select this guy here. Go out about 4 inches. Click. And the next measurement they want is from here to there. So there it is. That's my nook. Okay, now I have to build out. Can y'all see me? Let me see here. Okay, so I'm going to move the camera. Give me a second here. Now I'm going to draw the kitchen. The kitchen goes from here all the way up to here, right? Okay, so the width is going to be the same, so I don't have to worry about the width. But, you know, so what I'm going to hit is my Control B. And then, I didn't take it. Okay. Control B. And I'm going to call this the kitchen. There's really nothing I can use for a laser because I don't have a wall. Now, if somebody was here, I could have them say, hey, look, man, put this book right here so I can take a laser. Nobody's here. Okay, so this is what I'm going to have to do. I am going to have to manually do this. Fortunately, I got my measuring tape. So, y'all, I think y'all can see me from here. So I'm going to start from right here. And the distance is 14 feet, 9 inches. So, go to 14 feet, 9 inches. And I can't use my laser on that. Okay, so, one second here. Yep, it's looking right. Okay, so that's all there is to it. There's a missing wall right here. You can see it right in here. We're not going to worry about that because when we drew the windows and the walls, oh no, hold on. Okay, so my battery ran out, so I went ahead and plugged it in. So we're in the kitchen. The nook to the left side of this is a 2-car garage. I'm going to go ahead and draw that, and then I'm going to go in there and take the measurements instead of moving all this stuff because I have to disconnect everything. So hopefully I won't lose connection on the on my voice because I got a Bluetooth here. So I'm going to right click and I am going to do a segment mode. I'm going to click here. Oh, I should hit build out mode. So I'm going to click. I'm going to call it garage. Okay. Okay. Now, so the first measurement I'll take, and see it also lost my my Disto Laser when everything turned off. So so let me go here. I gotta go to my preferences, and I gotta automatically go to Disto click off of that, click on it again, hit OK, and now when I click here, and now it wants a Disto Laser. So I'm going to go in there, I'm going to take this measurement, it's going to ask me for another one. So while I'm there, you'll see it automatically populate down here. Okay, so my garage is a 19 feet, and the other direction is 19 feet 11 inches, and 25/32 of an inch, so it gave me 20 feet, which is acceptable. So that takes care of all the way up to here. Now, now I could start at that direction, but we're just going to keep on going that direction, right? So the only thing that I need to be real cautious right now is that I changed the distance from there to there when I was playing around with this thing. So I am going to get my laser and get this distance here. I don't want to use the laser, so I'm going to click here, and I'm going to manually put that that measurement so that I can redo this thing here. So basically, that's a measurement I'm going to take. And it's 3908. 39. Might give me. Yeah, I knew it was going to do that because it's connected to too many things. So I'm going to hit Control Z. Okay, so I need to go 3908 manually. So I'm going to. Right there, 3908. Okay, now we know we got the right measurements. So we can go ahead and we'll start down there in that dining room. So give me a second here, and I'm going to pause this thing. The first thing I want to do is I want to take care of this hallway. Okay, so we're in this area right here, right? But this hallway continues right here, and there's the kitchen, right? So I need to go in here, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to use my segment mode because I want to continue that hall down here. So I'm going to go in and tell it segment mode, click. It's not letting me do it because it wants to use this whole run here, which is this one right here. So the way to get around it is you click here, because it's a real long wall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here, right click, go to segment mode. This time I'm going to click once, click again, and then move it out. Okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to snap to this. Oh, here, I don't have my snap to rooms, so I am going to go to, view, snap to walls, so it'll snap to that wall right there. Now I'm going to get the width of this hall right here. because that hall goes all the way down here. Okay, so the width of that wall is 3 feet 1 inch. Okay. While I'm here, while I'm doing this wall, I might as well get the measurement. Oh, man, sorry about that. I thought I had the camera on. So I need to measure from there to there. Okay. So, and I got to be real careful how I'm measuring, because I can't measure from the back of actually I can from that one right there. Okay. So, but okay, so I'm going to click, and then I'm going to click here, and hopefully the Disto will let me do that. Sometimes the measurements kind of, it'll do some weird stuff here. So I'm going to go from this corner. $17.05. Perfect. Okay. And it didn't give me nothing weird. So we're good there. Okay. Now, so right in here, let me see, can y'all see me? Yeah. Right in here is my dining room. But something that we need to be cautious and to is, I have a pillar here, I have a pillar here, and I have a pillar here. That's what I like drawing this house, because not all the houses have pillars, not all the houses have angles, not all the houses have partial openings. So I like to show y'all this kind of stuff. In Xactimate, this is real easy. In here too, but in the Xactimate, it's a lot easier. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is draw this room right here. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to right click, and I am going to add, it's called the build out mode. So I'm just going to click like right in here and build it out. It should be right to there. And I'm going to call this my dining room. Okay, now, so from here to there should be like 9.3. It's 10.04. So we're going to go ahead and move that. Okay, 10.04. So there it is right there. So then that wall should be right there. Okay, and from that down to this other direction, the inside should be 9.5 or pretty close to it. If everything, well, actually, it might not line up to that here. So let's see what it is. So we might have to manually do this, because this is a different part of the house. So it's 10.04. It's that wall and that wall is not the same. So it's 10.04. Oh, it's 10.04. Yeah, it's 10.04. So it's exactly. So all of these walls are even. Okay, so let's take care of the dining room. The only thing is, we got to do those pillars. Pretty simple. These pillars are basically 1 feet 1 inch a piece. Okay? So I'm going to enlarge this area right here. Here, I'm going to do my break. It's called my, what is it called? I know the command, breakout mode. Okay, so I'm going to click here and draw that right there. And I'm just going to just say C for column. That way it doesn't get all crazy on me, the sizes. Okay, so now, so I'm going to click here, and so it's a 1 feet. It won't, and that's just, it won't let me do it any smaller than 1, 2, which is not that much difference. So it does not let me do those commands. Cancel. Okay, so we know and wait, here, let's see something. Let's go to our view mode and tell it, yeah, snap to wall. Maybe it'll let me. There we go. There we go. Remember, guys, when it's not letting you do something, sometimes you got to take that snap to wall. Okay, perfect. Same thing here. I got this guy right here. So right click, build out mode, click here, and click here. It's not letting me. So I'm going to click here and see if it, there you go. C for column. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to click here to see if it'll give me a better deal. So build out mode, perfect. So I'm just going to go C column 1 1 1 1. One more column to make. I got another column right here, down there. I'm going to click here, Control B for my break, make that little column, call it C column, and 1 feet 1 inch. 1 feet 1 inch. Okay, now so see, missing wall, right? So right click and just no, you can click here and just click on this missing wall right here. Look, right here. Okay, same thing here. Click here, missing wall. There's no walls here. Okay, so so now all we got really is my master bedroom, the bedroom, the utility room. There's a little pantry room down here, and then this little closet. So we're almost done. I'm going to hit save, pause my video. We're in our master bedroom. North is facing that way. I got my computer facing that direction. So now the dining room we just drew is right there. There's my hall. So see, here's my dining room. Here's my hall. Here I'm going to click here, right click, build out mode, so I can build my my bedroom. Call it master. Okay, and that thing should snap right there. Well, it's not snapping, so we're going to go in here and view, snap. And I wish this thing had commands like Xactimate. Xactimate has commands for everything. There's a few commands you can use for this Symbility. If they could create some commands, I could build as fast with Symbility that I could with Xactimate. But with Xactimate, this thing would have been done a long time ago. Okay, so here we go. Disto, hopefully it'll take both measurements. I know it took one of them. Looks like it took the other one. Yep, 15, 13 this direction. Close here. That's all there is to that. Now, it's just, man, we're almost done. Okay, so it's going to be pretty tight in here. I'll see how much y'all can watch. Okay, so first, let me see. Okay, so there's a closet right here, right in the back of this right here. So I am going to click here, right click, build out mode, click, build out, call it closet. Okay, so now I'll bring my camera inside there, well, my iPhone. Okay, so we just drew the closet from up there. It's back here. So I'm going to get two measurements. My first one will be that direction. Oh, must have lost the connectivity. Wait, let me see. There it goes. Okay. So 6 by 5, perfect. Okay, now I knew this was going to do this, so all I got to do is just snap that thing right there. Now, right in here is my bathroom. So if I right click, do my build out mode, snap that thing right there. 9, yeah. So that's right. So now okay, so this one here is my so let me see here. Yeah, this is my master bath. Now the only thing here is, let me see if it's going to let me do this. If I right click here and do a segment mode, click here, let me see if it'll snap to this. Nope, it won't. Okay, perfect. Okay, so so what I need to do, okay, so every once in a while you're going to run into some problems. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is click here. Okay, so we know this is part of my bathroom. Okay, so right, y'all can't see, but right down there is an offset, which is right here. Okay, so what I got to do is click, go from here to here. And that's basically what my bathroom is going to look like, right? So if I use my free, so this free form, that guy, I'm just going to roughly click here, click here, click here, and then I'll have to straighten it up, and that's going to be, that back there in the back is going to be my utility. Okay, so I want to snap right there. No, I got to go to vertex mode. Okay, and straighten this guy up. Okay, oops, let me enlarge it. Okay, it's not on vertex no more. Vertex. There you go. Ah, oh, snapping. Okay, vertex. If it does it one more time, I know what it is. Yeah. Okay. So look, that like I said, I wish there was a command right here taking that thing out. Now, oh, vertex. Now, oh man, dude. Vertex. Oh, no, what? Okay, so I'm going to hit vertex. This time, I'm going to exaggerate it just so that it'll snap to it. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're almost done. This thing here just don't want to cooperate. Here, let me hit. Okay, so what I'll do, so if I go in, oh, I'll start from this direction. Okay, so freeform, I'm going to click here. I'm going to hold my shift key to constrain even diagonal, hopefully, and then just click right here. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Okay, so, okay, there's always more than one way to skin a cat. Okay, so this cat just got skinned. Okay, so this is my master bath. Okay, so I already got the distance from there to there. Now, I'm going to switch this thing around so y'all can see what I'm doing down here. Wait a second. You know what? Y'all can't even see me. Oh, man. Sorry about that. Okay. So back here, I got some kind of not weird stuff going on. So let me show y'all what I got. So that way y'all can see how it gets fixed. So you see, there's a shower, and then right in there, it's a shower, and then right below there is a tub. You see that tub right there? Okay, so let's see if we can fix this. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I want to get the distance from here to here, which is this distance right here. I am going to click here, and I'm not going to try to use the laser, not with this, because it just doesn't work too good in this environment. Okay, so we're going to. I need to change that to 8 feet 2 inches. Then I need to go from this corner down there, and or actually the easiest one would be from this corner to that corner, because I can get to this a lot better. 3 feet 1 inch. Oh, it's the same size as the hall, because the hall's behind there. Perfect. So this is good. Now, on some other videos, the next video I think is, or 2 or 3 videos from now, we're going to draw this. We're going to draw this. We're going to draw this wall. We're going to draw the cabinet. But just for grants, I'm going to go ahead and put that wall there. Okay. So I'm going to hit freeform. I'm just going to click here and then click one more time, and then and release. That's how you create a wall like that. Okay. So now the only thing we got to draw is the utility room and the vanity. Not the vanity. It's the pantry. Okay, so we're almost done. I'm gonna hit save. Control S will save. So let's go to the hall so we can finish drawing this house. Okay, now we're in the utility room, which is right here. But right in here, in the kitchen, there's a little pantry and there's a little hall. Excuse me, a closet right there. So the easiest way to draw this, actually, you know, I can right-click, build out mode, and just move this thing over right here. And actually, that's the utility. Okay, and then this one here is going to be either, oh God, I hate that. Give me a second. Symbility, when you have to do estimates, and this little section, this little part takes a while for it to populate, and so be real careful when you're double clicking rooms, because this is the thing that you're going to run into. Once it populates, it'll stop doing this. Okay, so this guy here is actually going to be a closet or pantry. Okay, so the utility, we know this direction is good because there's no other place to go. Okay, so and it looks like 6'4". Now I just got to get this direction right here. Okay, so that direction, measurement is 5'11". Okay, so okay, now we just got to create the pantry and the closet, and basically it's going to look like this. So I might as well just draw it right now. So pantry goes in. There's going to be a break mode, so let's go ahead and do a breakout mode. Click here, and there's going to be a small little closet there, and that's the pantry. And so now we're just going to go right here, draw the closet. We don't even have to draw the pantry. I know that's what the pantry looks like, so we know, you know, we don't even have to draw it. That's the last thing. When you're drawing this stuff, when you get, you know, you see how we went down here, we drew down here, but when you get to the center, if what you get is what it is, all your other measurements are good. So, you know, that's why it's nice to draw while you are actually at the property. I hate drawing and then redrawing it on the computer. I like doing it this way. Okay, so let's draw this hall, closet. So I'm going to hit Control S. I will pop the things that we not y'all, Me, almost messed up. This little part of the closet comes out this way, and right in here is the AC room. Okay, so I need to draw those two. So, um, so basically, that closet goes like that, right? So all I gotta do is get this measurement right here. Two. Okay, and um, and from here to there is, oh, that's two. Excuse me. Okay, and from here to here, three. Okay. Oh, Control Z. There. Okay, so what I need to do here, I need to go View, Map. So if I click here, it kind of straightens it up a little bit. Well, still, I'm not gonna mess. It's so small. Okay, so actually, here, let's do it right. Okay, so text. There it is. Took all that time, but finally got it. Oh, snapping. Snap. So we had this way. Um, and there's a little notch right there, so that's right. Okay, now this guy right here. That's it. So right click, build out mode, click, move out. This is AC room. Okay, so here, 37, and the last measurement, 3/4. Oh, my phone battery. Okay. I thought that was my rocket battery. So we're almost done. Okay, so we're done. Actually, this is called the closet and pantry. So hit Control A, zoom in, and that's my whole house. Let me save before my battery's about to die. Thank you for watching this video, guys.